What's up, YouTube goers? I got another video to share with you. And my buddy who I worked with at the store, he got this for my birthday actually. Cost like 100 and something. Very reasonable. And I got Commander Green. Very, very awesome figure. This is one of my second favorites. You got the package of him on the side. And you got the little slideshow of the pictures from the movie scenes when the Sith Lord called Order 66 and Yoda slices their head off. That was a funny scene. This figure is very impressed, and there's a lot of stuff that I feel like they need to improve to on the figure, but I'm gonna get into that shortly. So before I move the box, here we go. Voila. There we go. Commander Green. And right next to him is his partner, the 501st Clone Trooper. And the rest of my troopers that I viewed earlier. And they look good right there, so very good for their stance. But anyways, moving to the figure. This figure is very impressive because the helmet on the face, it looks like it's glowing, and it looks like it's like light on his helmet, but it's not. It's just the way the paint is and the way they did it, and I just feel like it's impressive. And then the armor, hands down, this is a badass figure, When I was reading the box, when they're on Chewbacca's island, because, I forgot the movie. I seen it probably 8 or 9 years ago. And, these are Marine guys, so, they're pretty cool. And his goggles on his hand, on his left hand, is very impressive, really detailed. And then right here, like I was saying, it looks like it's glowing and it looks like it has light in there. But like I said, it doesn't. It's just the way they made the figure and the way they did it. And I have his little hand pistol in his hand. The gun is very detailed. And, he comes with different multiple hands and guns and feet. So you could put him in an action pose, or you could put him in a running pose, or leaning on his knees shooting at someone. And he got this little stance. And like I said, when I was having trouble putting the stance on my last Clone Trooper, the Republic one, the yellow one, that shit was pain in the ass. It was scratching up the fucking stance, but it wasn't scratching the figure, thank God. And it was hard to stay in, but I recommend to the toy collectors, I think it looks way better if it's on the side, right here. Because it holds it better. Because if you put it in between the legs, it'll probably pop out and, make the figure fall, and you don't want nothing to happen to it, get scratched or damaged. And, this figure is very impressed. And the armor itself, I believe they should have given him a little hand in there when they had the Sith Lord give him the message to execute Order 66 like they did with Commander Cody. I believe that would be awesome if they did, but they didn't. And, on the other hand, flip side, I feel like they need to add a little bit more stuff to him. Instead of giving him extra hands and extra guns, I feel like they need to just give him, instead of giving us 2 heads, just have 1 head with 1 helmet. And like I said, you put the head on and you put the helmet over the head. And then you could remove the helmet off the head and you can have him holding his helmet or a gun, whatever pose you guys like. And, hands down, this figure is just wonderful. It's just, I give it 9 out of 10, and the reason I give it a 9 out of 10 because I just feel like it needs some work, and I don't know if it's just me or not. I mean, if you guys feel like some of the figures you guys have besides Star Wars, Batman, X-Men, or whatever, or Avengers, some people feel like they need more details or more extra stuff that comes with it. But like I said, this figure is really detailed. And, to be honest with you, I'm not going to give it 9 out of 10. I'm going to give it 10 out of 10 because this is my 2 favorite figures right here. And the Stormtroopers on the other side. And he comes with a blaster handgun. and the gun's very detailed, and comes with binoculars, and like I said, it comes with multiple hands. And this figure itself, the painting is very well done. It looks like he's in the army, or it looks like he's in the Marines. And I'm looking forward if they make some of his other crew, like the scout troopers and some other special force guys they had in the movie. I'll be very impressed because they're coming out some new figures of Star Wars. Excuse me. So let's see what they do. And once you buy one, you just want to get more just to add to your collection. And the guy itself, the face paint of the character who plays him, he looks just like the guy who played Boba Fett. And it's very weird. And I'll show you what I mean. The guy who played Boba Fett, I heard he played in every movie of Clone Troopers besides Boba Fett. And this guy just has a good mean to it. And then all the multiple hands and weapons. Very impressed. Very impressed. And like I said, it'll be really cool if they really made like a second copy of this General Green. And he had like his helmet glows, like his eyes and his goggles. That would be very impressive if they did that. And they give him one of these like Commander Cody has. And that'll be perfect for the figure. But like I said, everyone has their thoughts and doubts about this figure. But anyways, YouTube goers, I hope you like this video because I'm getting used to this. My first time doing these videos. Let me know how I did, and tell me what you think of this video because looking forward to getting some more later on down the road towards the future. And if you agreed on some of the stuff I said, let me know. All right, YouTube goers, peace and have a good night.